After 30 years of history, the FDA, which actually governs or directs the food directives in United States, is changing the label for a healthy food. Now, what products could be labeled as healthy or marked as healthy? What cereals could be marked as healthy? The criteria for that is ought to change after 30 years. Now, let's understand what was the old rule and what's the new rule. So, under the old rule, a food was considered as healthy if it contributes to at least 10% of the calcium, vitamins, minerals, proteins, fibers, and it should not go beyond certain specific limits for saturated fats and total fats. Also, the nutrient need not to actually occur in the product naturally. Even if it was added artificially, it was considered as healthy. So this was the old criteria. Now let's understand what have been the revisions in the criteria. So now a product which is considered as an orange juice would not be considered as a healthy diet. However, original orange, which has 100% vitamin C, would be considered as a healthy food. Similarly, there have been revisions in the rules for adding the healthy labels, specifically when you are consuming whole foods. So foods that have not gone through any process would be considered as healthy food. So what would be the positive aspects of these? The positive aspects would include high fiber, low sodium, low sugar, low saturated fat, and that would include vegetables and fruits in their original raw form. So previously it did not require a product to be low in added sugar to be labeled as healthy. However, now this is a requirement. Also, for example, if I take a food that meets the standards of protein, it could be nuts, seeds, or any other food, it cannot have now more than 2% of the daily added sugar in it. So not more than 2% of the daily added sugar in the food which has been labeled as standardized for protein or labeled as healthy. Vegetables and fruits must not have any added sugar as per the new rule, and the dairy products, the grain products can have only 5% of the recommended daily value. The saturated fat would be subject to a sharp limit of 5 to 10% of the daily value depending on what type of protein it is. So those are some of the important examples we have taken under the changed guidelines, but indeed these changed guidelines are really important, and now the label that you see as healthy would be very different from what it used to be previously. Also, it's important to understand that two important criteria have been considered in all this debate. One is maintaining low sugar and another is maintaining low saturated fat to be considering a product as healthy. Thanks for joining in. We'll be covering many such updated and recent topics. Thank you. Join in again.